because this is important.
Have an age meter. All those other stats don't mean nothing compared to their age.
Your power.
Excuse me?
Your power. Show your power.
Well, I'm gonna fight this girl because she already looks like she's having a good time. What is this? Ow! Ow! Oh god! What is happening? I'm just mashing buttons and sometimes their life goes down. Was that a kick? This is kickboxing? What does this star meter mean? I can't control where I hit. Sometimes punches will land, but there's no sound or anything, so it feels empty. I like it when she falls over because she looks like a giant collapsing onto the streets. Also, is it just me, or do her legs go up way past where her vagina should be? Don't you taunt me? So, obviously, it's not very good. But a sick part of me wishes that I had more games to play on it. Like, at least 4 times as many games to play on it. BAM! 32 games in one! And I'm gonna play them all. It has a lot of pretty basic games on here not worth talking about. Like a clone of the game Snake, Square, which is just Tetris, Diamond, which is a Breakout clone, Archery, which is just boring, and Shudu, which is Sudoku. You know, for the kids. I want to play Fireman! You don't see a lot of Fireman games and... what? Is this some kind of weird Breakout clone? But with Fireman. You launch your own Fireman to rescue trapped people and he puts out fires with his face. You're a fireman though, so make sure you pilfer some cash while you're saving lives. Also their trumpets. Lawn Purge. Mowing the lawn, the game. My favorite. I'm really glad there's no music, otherwise I wouldn't be able to hear this sweet lawnmower noise. So I never really mentioned it before, but the controller sucks. The D-pad is like the 360's, but less responsive. I swear to God, there are times I press left only to go up or right. And that really messes me up when trying to mow the lawn. You only have so much fuel, and hitting anything that isn't grass takes away a bunch of it. It also makes your dude say this. This is way harder than it looks. It took me 3 tries to get past the first stage. I'm more impressed that they actually have more than one stage.
Oh no.
What? I'm sorry? I wasn't anywhere on the flower. The game is straight up cheating now. This is bullshit. Hey, Zuma! This is that ball-launching puzzle game you see being played on those screens at every bar and Buffalo Wild Wings in America. It's certainly Zuma, but with the added challenge of having a really bad controller and not being able to aim properly. Boxes World. You push around boxes into certain areas. It's a decent puzzle game, by no means original, but again, it isn't enjoyable because of the poor controller messing up your moves, not to mention the grating music and sound effects. What else is on here? Oh, okay. Fighting. I can do that. Bee fighting? Oh god, here it comes! Oh, it's a Galaga clone. It's still a decently fun game, even in this unpolished form. The only thing that sucks is that they don't have that cool ship capture system like in the real Galaga. I've been tricked, you jerks. Tank. Doesn't get much more simple than that. And holy balls, this game is hard. You have to defend this point, but it's really hard to get to the other side to defend it from. Again, controller. This is actually the most complete game I've played so far. It has more than one stage, a results screen, hell, it even has power-ups. I guess it isn't completely awful. The only bizarre thing that I noticed is that when you shoot a tank that takes more than one hit, it plays an out-of-place guitar twang. Yeah, okay. What is this shoot game? Oh, it's actually shooting balls in balloons. Shooting balloons. I knew that. God damn it, it's Buster Brothers! They straight up stole this from Super Buster Brothers! I actually really like that game. Here it's lame though. They're just balloons, they don't pose a threat. Careful though, because even though they're balloons, sometimes they take 2 bullets to pop. Pro crap. It's Buster Brothers again! Ah! Fish War. You know what, I think this is alright. You play as a small piranha eating smaller fish until you get bigger. Then you can eat even bigger fish. It's like a new version of Odell Lake. The things you need to look out for are the smiling shark who eats everything and this little crab bastard. They'll kill you. I thoroughly appreciate this game's excellent use of comic book style onomatopoeia when eating things. It's hard not to enjoy the eating sounds of chum. Let's go to the other 16 games in one. This kid here sure is having a good time for being about to be blown up by a missile. And for missing an eye, this half has a bunch of games that aren't really noteworthy either. Aquamix, which is a Puyo Pop clone. Dual Soccer, a foosball game. Maze Pack, which is Tetris but with bombs and single pieces. And Pets Crossing, which is fun, but with a green squeaky bunny. Hammer. This reminds me of arcade games in the 80s. You smash down creatures so that they fall, and they'll rebuild broken platforms. I'm sure this idea was stolen from something, but I couldn't tell you what. It really didn't hold my attention. I'll get to Hammer. A sequel, I assume? No, this is a completely different game. It's a puzzle game that reminds me of Wrecking Crew, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to accomplish here. Am I supposed to break everything? Lining 3 up gets me points. Am I supposed to escape out the top? I can jump, but I can't go up at all. I don't know what I'm doing. Harry, holy crap, is this going to be a Double Dragon game? Whoa, I was way off. What is going on here? Why is there a witch? You throw blocks into the right side and they disappear when they match up. But you can only grab blocks from the right, otherwise you get stuck, crushed, and die. This isn't very good. I wouldn't really... Cake! There's a cake, let me get it! What? I can't climb that high? I really put a cake somewhere I can't go! Loop Legend. Sure, game. I'll go ahead and select my sense. It's yet another puzzle game. Only here you drop balls down and have complete control the whole time. There's no urgency here. Just drop balls at your leisure. The looping music is especially irritating on this game. Fancy. Another puzzle game. You push some blocks around and sometimes they disappear. There's not much to say about it, other than this cat thing you play as is actually pretty cute. If it was a stuffed animal, I would buy it. Farm Keeper. Monkey! Farms don't have monkeys! Use the monkey to bounce peaches from one side to the other side. This is it. This is the entire game. Smart Bomber. Yeah, you guys are being real subtle with this one. Why make a Bomberman clone if you can't even get cool power-ups? There's no point in killing enemies when they respawn instantly, and there's no point in hiding from explosions when they kill you anyway. Tiger Man. Well, this sounds baller as hell. Oh, yep. Tiger Man, the time-honored story of a single soldier fighting off swarms of helicopters with just his gun, which, according to the title screen, is a 22-gauge rifle at best, but here it's a machine gun. The only sounds this game has are helicopter blades and explosions. These helicopters are tiny, and it's not a perspective thing like they're supposed to be high up in the air. They're clearly in front of this 2-story building, hovering maybe 15 feet above Tiger Man here. But can we talk about how cool Tiger Man is? He's shooting down waves of helicopters by himself. He's so badass that when he dies, he keeps shooting. And he doesn't just shoot his gun, he pleasures it. Golden Gate. Hey Lilo, where's Stitch? This is basically a take on Pong, only you have to destroy all of your opponent's Ankh coins and then get the ball past them. And as it turns out, the AI cannot stop my impenetrable defense of standing there. Apex Gun. This is a good old shoot-'em-up game. And you know what? It's not terrible. It plays okay. Not good, but okay. This might be my favorite game on here. It has everything. Planes, shooting, explosions, power-ups, fucking power-downs. The only thing that stops this game from being better is, once again, the controller. This goes for every game the Interact system has. The controller cannot sense any diagonal direction. That makes playing a shoot-'em-up like this hard when you have limited maneuverability. It's hard to get far in the game. Which sucks, because I sure do enjoy Level 3's all-brick background. This game is called, well, it's not called anything. It doesn't have a title. So I'm gonna make my own. Let's see, how about Pixie Princess Dandelion? Off the death knell! So you play as Pixie Princess Dandelion and you, squeegee a picture queen? And you run from a ghost. I guess he's the death knell. So this is it. Clean the whole picture and avoid the ghost. It's not hard at all, but I can't beat it because this game cheats. Look, I did it. Whole picture clean. Life still remaining. Game over. What? This happened every time. Okay, I've been putting them off because I don't like racing games very much, but I gotta play them. Overspeed. This is the most obnoxious engine sound I've ever heard. It's a good thing I have both a first-person and a third-person view. At least hitting a car's trunk somehow sets it on fire. What? Holy crap, how is that car still driving? It's just wheels on fire now. Are you serious? Destroying cars makes you lose 1,000 points? So like the one fun thing I can do